That shit fucking pumped up. Good thing I'm not a fat boy. It's a good one today, guys. All right, what's up, guys, man? It is October, and we are in full off-season swing. We're about to change some chest today. I think it's probably been maybe, I want to say, probably 3-4 months, you know, since I've actually put out something that's new training content. But everyone loves a big chest, right? So today I'm gonna do a pretty fair amount of heavy pressing movements. I get a lot of questions about growing different muscle groups and this, that, and the other. So, well, one of the big things for me to develop my chest and how it has grown over the years has been a lot of pressing movements. So that's what today's workout is gonna consist of. I'm gonna do some fly movements as well, you know, like as normal, kind of stretch the muscle out, get more blood in there, but the primary focus is gonna be as much pressing as possible. We're about probably 6 months out, you know, that's a good while, you know, really it's not that long, but you know, I'll be back in prep for my first pro show before you know it. Looking at doing either the New York Pro or the California Pro, so that's gonna be in May. So this is about the time where, you know, I should be growing, trying to get as much mass as possible. Every morning I'm waking up, I'm always between 257 and 260 pounds. So that's pretty good rebound, you know, seeing as how I was 235 on stage, you know, just a few months back. So obviously we put on some muscle, was able to keep it tight and have a really good rebound. So I'm just gonna continue to ride that. You know, for me, I always grow into the show, so you can pretty much expect that once I get going again, that I will put on some more mass and to be bigger to go and compete, you know, in the open class, you know, with these big guys. So like I said, that's where we're at right now. Training's been really good. Overall, you know, everything is pretty much on schedule. I'm just enjoying a normal life right now. Holidays will be coming up, so you know, this isn't where we let off the gas. It's the end of the year, so that's enough talking, man. Let's just get to lifting. I'm actually pretty anxious, so I haven't been with my guy Raul for a good while, so we were both pretty pumped to get in and get this video done. So like I said, I'm gonna start with some fly movements with this cable to kind of open the muscle up, and then after that we'll go right into a bench press, just classic pressing pretty much all the way through. Let's start with a pretty lightweight. That's just to get the blood going. And then we'll start to increase set by set. And we'll go right back into it. We're still running the same 20 reps. As we get further into the workout, you know, once you see me do some of the heavier weight, you'll notice the reps obviously will decline from 20 unless I'm running a drop set. I get a lot of people ask about, you know, this 20 rep deal that I pretty much preach all the time. You know, like I said before, it's pretty simple for a lot of people to come in, you know, they start lifting. Hey, do 8 reps, 6 reps. For me, I don't feel like that really challenges the muscle. I mean, not challenging the muscle, chances are you're not growing. So I stick to 20 reps, especially when I'm starting with the lighter weight. Then as the weight increases, I still try to maintain 20 reps. Sometimes I use a drop set, or if I am doing less reps, and never any less than 10. So if I can't get 10, then I generally won't increase the weight that much, because you know, it's training by volume for me and frequency that works in conjunction with heavy lifting. All right, except for that, a little quick 4 sets just to kind of, obviously the weight isn't crazy, but it's just enough to get some blood in the muscle, get me stretched out. So now, what I haven't done in a while, well, I've actually been doing it the past couple weeks, is just old school barbell bench press. So that's what I'm gonna use today to start the pressing off. And then I'll break off into some isolation movements with some dumbbells and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see what we can get out of this. So if you guys notice, started at 135, which is obviously a pretty lightweight. But like I said plenty of time before, you go to a new movement, especially something like bench press, you definitely want to start with a lighter weight just to get the joints and the ligaments and everything adjusted to that particular movement. You know, you never want to come in cold, you know, and put as much weight on there as possible and then end up, injuring or, getting any type of issues with your muscles. So I always start with the lighter weight. You can always increase. So I tell a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's 135s, that's not heavy. But, get up, put it on there, hit it 20 times, get warmed up, and obviously increase every set after that. I'm 15 reps. I'm pretty good. So this is what I'm talking about when I say, the amount of weight and also the volume. So it's 315, 15 reps. So of course I'm gonna increase the weight. And I try, like I said, to not go below 10 reps, 10, 12 reps. But this next weight, I probably will do a drop set. So I'm just gonna play it by ear, however I feel on this next set. And that's typically the whole concept behind how I train is instinct training. So every time I come in the gym, I always know what particular muscle group that I'm training, but how I go about it, the amount of weight, stuff like that, I don't really know until I get going. And that's the biggest thing, is you listen to your body, you get the best workouts, because you're listening to what your body is telling you you're able to do. You follow that, you gotta have a good workout. So that's what I do. It obviously works for me. I do it for my clients. Same thing with them. They come in, we know where we're gonna work out, but until I get a feel for them and how they're feeling that day, that's how I structure what order we're gonna go in or what particular exercise we're gonna do. So, all right guys, so now I'm to 405, right? So this is gonna be a drop set, okay? I'm gonna try to get as close to 20 reps as possible. What I'm gonna do is hit as many reps as I can with this weight, and then I'm gonna drop one plate off, go back to 315, hit as many as I can with that, and then I'll drop down to 225, and pretty much I should be able to finish off 20 reps with that weight. So that's, like I said, if I don't get 20, 9 times out of 10 I'll do a drop set. So that's what I'm gonna do with this particular set right here. Those 20 reps. That's a good way to finish off, bench pressing. So you gotta give that a try. Even if you are doing that much weight, drop from the heaviest weight that you feel like you're capable of lifting. Obviously, I'm not gonna go super crazy. I'm doing this no straps, no wraps, no spotter. So it's a raw press typically, and we got it done. So now we'll go to a fly movement, and we'll come back around to some more pressing after that. So for the next fly movement, I'm just gonna go with typical pec deck. Try to stretch the muscle out. Like I said, it's at a pretty good pump, obviously, from all that pressing. So in a typical fashion for me, I generally will run press, fly, press, fly. So I'm gonna use this one. Like I said, after this, I'll get back to some incline press, and probably end up finishing up with an incline fly. So to top things off, because I'm in a pretty good pump really, really quick. So flies are really important. Like, a lot of people generally, they don't do a lot of fly motion, but when training chest, if you can stretch it out, and the muscle can get longer, you're actually going to develop a wider chest, and that's a concept that I follow. If you notice, when I was bench pressing, of course my arms are, a little bit longer than your average person. So I generally will do a wider grip. So it tends to hit the outer chest a lot, which makes my chest, you know, bigger. And the same thing with the flies. If you can stretch the muscle out and really target that part of your chest, then it's gonna grow. If you guys stay tight in the off season, you don't have to worry about getting fat. Not bad for 255. It's not bad, man. Probably had about 2 meals so far today, which is really good. And normally I only get 1 meal before I train. But I got started with clients a little bit earlier today. So I actually had a chance to eat a little bit more. So my energy is better. I'm obviously able to lift heavier even in the latter sets. So Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do, we just finished that incline hammer strength. So I'm gonna finish off chest with a variation of incline flies. For me, you know, I put a lot of focus into my upper chest over the past probably 2-3 years, and that is a big deal as to what helped me develop a lot of thickness in my chest. It wasn't just a lot of flat pressing or just heavyweight in general. I really wanted to target a specific area. So, you know, in my upper chest, you know, hitting that, it makes me easier to hit certain shots on stage, you know, that gives me a more of a full look, you know, especially shots like a side chest and stuff like that. You know, just hitting the upper chest, targeting, it makes the whole chest grow overall. So for you guys who are wondering, you know, you don't really like doing a whole lot of pressing, just spend some of your time, you know, spreading your presses out through hitting your upper chest. So a lot of incline is what would be my best suggestion for that. And like I said, a lot of guys, you see them doing a lot of flat movements and they never really get the most growth out of their chest because they neglect the upper part. So, you know, just food for thought. And you target that and watch your whole chest grow. Thing to keep in mind on this free motion exercise also, you want to make sure that you keep your elbows high. This way you aren't dropping them down and just going to a normal fly motion. You actually want to be in a slight angle. And what you want to try to target is going to be this area right here. It's just in between the front delt and your chest, right where it inserts. So you'll notice if I move like this, that's the first part that activates to the chest. So that's where you should feel most of the tension, right there in that corner. And right now I'm getting this done with about 100 pounds. So on this particular machine, you don't really need a whole hell of a lot of weight, especially since you're targeting such a small area right up there in the corner. So be respectful of that, you know, and don't try to put the whole damn stack on there, because then you won't hit the targeted muscle. All right. Whew. All right, guys, that is it. That was about a 55-minute workout. So just 5 minutes over my target time. I try to complete upper body workouts with the exception of back, since it's such heavy movements. Try to get them all done within a time limit of 50 minutes. This way, if I'm doing 5 particular movements, you figure 5 sets each exercise, you know, it's 25 sets. So that leaves 2 minutes, you know, with the actual work and rest time included. This way I keep the intensity of the workout up, because, you know, you want to be in and out. You want to chase the pump, get the pump, and then get back to where you can feed and put the nutrients back in your body. So for everyone
of those guys that are like, oh, I spend 2 hours, 3 hours in the gym. It's far too much time. You know, get it done. Get in, get out. You know, knock out the sets. And that's how you're going to grow. And burn fat and keep the muscle, because that's what everyone's trying to do. So, hope you guys enjoyed the workout as much as I enjoyed filming it with you. Like I said, we're in a full off season, so you know I will be getting some more content out to you guys as to how my off season training goes, as we try to grow and get ready for our first shot at the pro stage. Like I said, there's a New York Pro and a California Pro in May. Then, I mean, after that, I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear. You know, who knows? I generally can get ready for a show. At any given time, I'm roughly about 10 weeks out from a show. So I tend to stay pretty lean, you know, within 20 pounds of contest weight. So if I keep this going, who knows? We'll see, you know, what I decide to do with my coach after I touch base with him next month. And we go into the new year and see what the game plan is. But, you know, just like I said, you know, with the USAs, I didn't disappoint. You know, we put in the work, we did everything we needed to do, and we got a really good outcome. So this will be no different. It's a pro stage, so of course the intensity and the workload is going to be, you know, a little bit heavier, which is cool. I'm up for the challenge. I mean, this is what I signed up to do, and I mean, I'm gonna get the job done. So that's it. You know, until next time, I'll come back with you guys. We'll probably knock out a back or a shoulder workout. And then I'll just keep rolling them out as available as my camera guy is. I'll keep getting the footage out to you as quick as possible. You guys try to work out, you know. A huge shout out to my sponsor, Labrada Nutrition, Raw Gym, always letting us come in and do what we want, you know, and treat me like a great athlete. So we thank them for that and everything that they do. So that's it. You know, I'll see you guys on the next workout. Give me some feedback. Hit the email, comments below, and y'all follow me on Instagram, Patrick T. Moore, and let me know what you guys want to see, what you think about the workouts. If you have any questions, just give me a holler. So until next time, peace.